Managing inventory and fulfillment across multiple warehouses and 3PLs can get complex really fast. Today, I'm joined by Anthony Herve, b.solutions Managing Director and Founder, to talk about how b.solutions' advanced Cin7 Core 3PL integration helps businesses solve exactly that problem. Anthony, thanks for taking the time to chat to me today.
Thank you for having me.
Let's start with the challenges. So, what kind of problems do businesses typically run into when they integrate their 3PLs with Cin7 Core?
So, yes, out of the box, Cin7 offers standard 3PL connections, and for some businesses, that's enough. But as soon as you're running complex operations, across multiple warehouses, selling through multiple channels, across borders, dealing with marketplaces like, Amazon or Zalando, which can be quite, demanding. The cracks start to show. Manual workarounds, creeping, stock accuracy, drops, and delivery, time SLAs, suffer. And what is that expose the merchants to reputational damage, sometimes, and also sometimes financial penalties, when you're dealing with big box retailers.
So, what does this integration do differently?
So we've designed the solution for businesses with complex high volume supply chain operations, often involving multiple 3PLs across several regions. As a foundation, it keeps everything in sync: products, POs, sales orders, goods in, shipments, transfers, returns, and livestock levels. But where it really stands out is in the management of complex advanced workflows. Our integration can support store replenishment transfers, 3PL to 3PL transfers, advanced reverse logistics workflows, complex ASN EDI compliance, with your retail trading partners, and even RFID powered, shipment and inventory auditing. It also supports value-add 3PL services, whether it's kitting, product personalization like engraving, embroidery, on-demand printing, or custom packaging. Our integration passes the detailed fulfillment instructions to the 3PL from Cin7. I think ultimately we give retailers the confidence that their operations can run smoothly, no matter how complex they are.
How does this help with multi-warehouse control?
So I guess every 3PL stays perfectly in sync with Cin7 Core, and that means stock accuracy, no manual workaround, and no risk of overselling, especially when you're selling across borders through multiple channels.
And what about expansion into new markets?
So fulfillment can be automatically distributed across regions. So you might have 4 3PLs, one for North America, one for the UK, one for Europe, and one for Asia. And sometimes you've got channel or product type specialization by 3PL. So that means that businesses can reach new market faster, but without losing operational control.
How does it improve returns?
So returns can be handled automatically, seamlessly, whether it's blind returns or RMA returns. We can manage complex reverse logistics workflows involving systems like swap, loop, aftership, or return go as examples. And that's really for an optimal customer experience, but also to maintain operational control and removing, for example, undue refund payments to customers.
Why is ASN EDI compliance important?
So most big box retailers require complex advanced ship notice. Our integration ensures that the shipment meets the retailer requirements, and that's by exchanging accurate order and shipment data with the 3PL system, the EDI platform, and Cin7 Core, avoiding delays and penalties.
And RFID, how does that come into play?
We can support the implementation of RFID scanning at the 3PL and also at the retail locations, seamlessly integrated with Cin7. RFID scanning, is used to obviously automatically count inventory, but also to audit the content of shipments, especially outbound shipment from the DC to retail stores. The auditing happens at obviously dispatch confirmation, but also on receipt of the goods at the retail location, which is a huge efficiency gain.
What about wholesale and marketplace rules?
So for B2B and marketplaces, the integration can enforce, for example, carton sizes. But really, that's any marketplace-specific fulfillment rules that can be applied, whether that's Amazon, Zalando, or any other marketplaces. The rules are applied automatically, which means that you're sure that the 3PL will get it.
Can it handle complex stock sync requirements?
Yeah, so we can account for virtual stock pools, reserved allocations. We can track quarantine inventory accurately, and this provides real-time view of the stock that is actually available for sale.
And now, can you give us an example of where this integration really makes a difference?
Sure. So let's imagine a fast-growing retailer, working with 2 3PLs, one for D2C orders and the other one for wholesale EDI orders. They're selling internationally, fulfilling Amazon and Zalando orders. They want to be able to bundle products, manage pre-assembled kits, under a complex RMA return workflow. Out of the box, Cin7 standard 3PL integration can't really cover all that complexity. But with our integration, everything flows together. The merchant has one source of truth for inventory, automated routing rules, compliance with ASN and marketplace standards, and also full support for value-add services by the 3PL. It means that they can scale, without hitting painful operational bottlenecks.
So why should someone choose b.solutions to build this integration rather than just relying on standard connectors?
So as I mentioned earlier, this integration is really for retailers whose needs exceed the native standard integration capabilities. Our team takes the time to understand the client's workflows, and then we tailor the integration to fit. We also provide rigorous testing training and long-term support. Right now, we support nearly 400 e-commerce merchants and more than 200 3PL WMS integrations worldwide. And that experience means that we've probably seen and solved, the exact challenges any new client is facing.
Okay, great. So if someone's listening and thinking this sounds exactly what they need, what's the next best step?
I think the best way is to book a consultation with our team. We will walk you through what the integration looks like in practice. We'll discuss your specific workflows, and we'll show you how we can automate your operations end to end.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for walking us through this today.
Thank you.